Hi hopefuls. Katie-REBEKAH, I'm so sorry about the decision you've had to make recently. Even though you know it's the right thing to do, it's still so hard and so painful, and it doesn't make the grief any lighter knowing that you made the right decision for your pet. And I'm sorry that this is happening right now. Your little cactus guy looks so cute though, with those little 4 flowers, like the little yellow flowers. I can't believe how fast it happened from you showing us the buds to then it opening like literally the next day. We have some thistles growing around our house just because we are not very good at maintaining our yard, and they're starting to flower, and the flowers are actually really pretty. I'm just really nervous about them going to seed because I don't want more of these thistle plants around. There's one in our dog pen and it's taller than I am. Like, they're enormous. I'm also loving the Barbie pink. I love it. I bought some Barbie fabric months and months and months ago at a discount store, and I've been thinking even before the Barbie movie was announced that it was coming out, or that even came into like my zone of understanding, I bought this Barbie fabric and I wanted to make like a 2-piece set with it. I've fallen off of sewing recently, but I'm really loving the Barbie pink. Raquel, I think my trouble with plants comes from the fact that the plants can't tell me that there's something wrong. My kids will cry. My kids even have some words to now tell me what they need. My dog will get in my face. Mulligan will come and meow at me. The plants, they just exist in the corner. I've even tried setting alarms for them in the past, but I need the alarm to be like random. It can't be like a weekly alarm at the same time, because then I'll just snooze it. If it was like a random alarm that was like, hey, go water your plant, be like, oh shoot, okay. Or I just need to tie it to some kind of ritual, either weekly or bi-weekly or whatever, because the snake plant that I have can go a very long time without being watered. So that's a blessing for me as a very bad plant owner. It's just not a very finicky plant, so I've really lucked out with it. Great impulse buy. It's the only piece of green. Everything else is fake. I think I might lean into having fake plants because, man, those real ones are tough. And I really want to plant flowers and vegetables around our house and have some kind of garden, but again, it's just the care for them. If it was built into my schedule, maybe, but right now my schedule is whatever my kids want my schedule to be, so that makes it a little difficult. Similarly to you talking about the ocean and how you've just kind of always had it there, you've kind of taken it for granted. Where I am, I've always been within like an hour's drive to the ocean. Like, Maine is known for its like jagged coastlines and just lighthouses and things. Is kind of like this area's tourist attractions. Lakes have always been a lot more easily accessible. They're just a lot closer, and it's not as much money, it's not as much of a to-do to try to get to a lake versus the hour trip to the ocean. And there's not a lot of swimming you can really do in the Atlantic. Like, it's not an enjoyable swim where I like to be able to get into the water. I like when you get to the lake and it's not freezing cold. It's like a nice like tepid temperature where you can get in and enjoy it, cool off when you go in, where the ocean is just like pounds you with the cold, and then it's just not enjoyable. I do love the smell of the sea air though. I love the smell of the seaside, but if I was to take a beach trip, I'd want to be able to have the option to go into the water and enjoy it, like maybe lay on an inner tube and just enjoy the sun, versus the ocean where you go in and then you come out, your hair is all like that sea salt. If it gets into your hair, just like dries your skin out a lot more than going to the lake. The sand is way better. Like, don't get me wrong, the sand part, if you find yourself at a sandy ocean beach, far superior than lake beaches, but it's got to be a bigger to-do than just going to the beach, because like I would want to go to like a pier or a boardwalk or one of those seaside towns that have like the little arcades or mini golf and some kind of other activity to do other than sit on the beach, because I feel like at the ocean I'm not gonna go in past my ankles and it's just sitting in the sun getting covered in sand. But there is something about the smell of the sea. Like, whenever we go on a trip where we're near the sea, I love rolling down the windows and then finally getting that first smell of the sea air. It's really nice. We are in a bout of nice weather here. It's been really muggy, but other than that, this next week is gonna be sunshine, and I think the kids and I are going to go to the beach tomorrow. I think that's all from me for today. I totally forgot that yesterday was Tuesday, so I just did not get out to record. I was like, it's okay, I got a buffer day, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much for watching, and I will meet you back here next Tuesday.